My duties were to get people to volunteer for the campaign, anything I can do along that lineage, and also go out and get signatures myself. If you got enough nutty New Yorkers in distinct, I got a lot of signatures. I think I'm the best there. Is in signatures getting, and Kramer will attest to that. He got a lot. He says you've got a lot of signatures, a lot of good-looking women, a lot of signatures you couldn't use because they weren't citizens. But they were good-looking. Crowd laughs. So anyway, there was a time in the campaign where I was putting in a lot of time. So I had talked to the Treasury about not being able to do this cause. It was too time-consuming. I needed to work something out. And he says, well, let me throw some money your way. We'll have some money coming in. And I could offer what's a standard rate for signatures. And it's pretty much 50 cents a signature in New York. If you do that, go out and get signatures. So I agreed to that with him and went gung. Where is he? Kenny, he couldn't be here today, Your Honor. Well, you didn't bring him here. You can't tell me what he said to you. You can't tell me that he agreed. I couldn't get in touch with him. Well, that's not my problem, sir. That's your problem. So anyway, tell me what conversations you had with the defendant. So Kenny and I had some conversations after that, and after the campaign was over. Kenny decided to back out of the campaign and not go any further. We both had other work and went different ways. And Kenny started traveling a little. And he was really out of pocket. And I had some things coming up where I figured, well then, if there isn't money in the campaign year, I'm not able to get in touch with his campaign treasurer. Maybe he could do some appearances for me. And he agreed he would do an appearance for fundraising. But he was also very busy. And I did keep trying to reach him. And there was never, an anger about this. It's just that I kept trying to, well, wait, so when did you get angry, Mr. IRC? Well, I never got angry. I think he's a wonderful person and a good human being. I just think he owes me the money. Just a second. Well, when did you diss Odette that you wanted the money? About a month ago. I have a couple of questions for you. Did you ever have a direct conversation with Mr. Kramer wherein Mr. Kramer said that he was going to pay you for working on his campaign? No, I did not. I did not. So, is there any other person here that you had a direct conversation with who was attached to his campaign? Who guaranteed, well, I talked to John Seminario. She, yes. You didn't hear my question? Go ahead. Is there another person here who was attached to his campaign, who you had a conversation with about payment of 50 cents each for the signatures that you gathered? Yes. And who was that? John Seminario? Where is he? He's seated to the left of Kramer. Step up here, sir. I was Kenny's campaign manager from the whole time before that meeting began. We had hoped the campaign would be a little more successful. What we had thought would be, we had hats and pins and bumper stickers and T-shirts made, and we hoped that those funds would be able to kick off the campaign as far as the fundraising goes. And that never materialized. We had felt that with the mayor. Being people in New York aren't that stupid ... Well, no. We had felt that the mayor doing, could you answer my question for me? This is not a catharsis for you, sir. No, it's not. But, did you ever know, as campaign? No. How come you always anticipate? I feel like Johnny Carson and Karnak. They answer my question bare. I ask the question. Listen to me. Did you ever tell the plaintiff that he was going to be paid for gathering signatures? Yes, we had spoken and judge about what? About some money for our top-pocket expenses. Because people were traveling on the subway by themselves, right? I could understand that. But there were times, and I know there was a rainstorm, and I was caught with a bunch of people, and I went for a few rounds. So rounds? What does that mean? A few rounds? Well, I paid for a few beers and some drinks for people. Oh, gavel bangs dramatic music.